Good morning students, standard 6. Today I am going to teach you chapter 18 and then I am of the chapter is waste. Okay. The process of waste generation is age old age human existence. Okay. So we have been generating waste since our beginning. In fact, it is age old age life itself since all living beings generate waste. Then why we have become so concerned about the generation and disposal of waste in the recent years? For these reasons. The growing human population is generating an ever increasing amount of waste. Okay? And the nature of waste has changed with development and changing lifestyles. A lot of the waste we generate now is non-biodegradables. Means generally waste are sometimes biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Many waste we generate which are decomposed by some bacterial actions, okay, and finally become or convert to soil. And this type of waste are known as what? Biodegradable. Means bacteria can act upon them. Okay. Bacteria can act and decompose into simpler substances. But some waste are non biodegradable and major portion of waste we generate nowadays are non biodegradable, means cannot be broken down by natural decomposers, and some of it also toxic and poisonous. Okay, so there are different sources of waste. Waste can be classified in different ways, and one way is to classify this is biodegradable and non-biodegradable, and basing on sources, waste can be classified as domestic waste, industrial waste, agricultural waste, and biomedical waste. So what are domestic waste? Vegetable peels, wood, leaf, paper, cloth, cotton, wood, metal. These are the some of the domestic waste. And amongst the domestic waste, some of are biodegradable and others are non-biodegradable. If you take the example of vegetable peels, food, leftover, and paper, cotton, cloth, wood, these are decomposed or degradable. And some others, just like polythene, you can say plastics. Okay, these are non-biodegradable. Right? So the waste generated by homes are generally called domestic waste, and solid waste produced by an urban home includes such types of waste. Of these, only things of plants and animals origins, which are known as organic origin, are biodegradable and can be decomposed by natural decomposers. Metal react with chemicals in the soil but take hundreds of years to disintegrate, while man-made things like plastic, detergents, Tetra Paks stay on forever. Chemicals present in batteries, pesticides, and so on are toxic and poisonous and can harm our health. Medicines, glass, and other sharp-edged things which are hazardous and dangerous. They can harm people while handle garbage or animals that rampage through the garbage. Right? The term municipal solid waste is used for all solid waste generated by a town or city. It includes waste from homes, offices, schools, market, construction sites, and sweepings of the streets. Next, come to industrial waste. All industries do not produce the same kind of waste, but in general, industries are big source of land, water, and air pollutions. Pollution means, you know very well, addition of some harmful substances to the environment, and industrial solid waste contains many poisonous chemicals which contaminate land and sweep through the soils and pollute groundwater also. They are taken up by the plants from the soil, and from plants they travel to the organism through food chains. So finally they enter our bodies through crops and other meat or places that we eat from animals. Finally, it causes toxic in our body, right? Similarly, another type of waste is agriculture waste. For agriculture production, we use many chemicals, fertilizers, pesticides, and these are basically non-biodegradable chemicals which not only contaminate the atmosphere, but also these things enter our body and causes many diseases in our body. And last one is biomedical waste, and this is one of the most dangerous waste. The waste produced by hospital, nursing homes, or pathological laboratories, veterinary hospitals, and so on are biomedical waste. It consists of medicines, chemicals, glass, and needles, which are hazardous or dangerous. It also contains blood, urine, stool, and sputum samples, solid bandages, gauze, cotton, and so on, which can highly infectious. So biomedical waste has to be handled and disposed with special care, so as to we can keep our surroundings free of poisons. Okay. Next, how the waste are disposed. Okay. So waste will be generated, we can control, but it is essential to know, okay, how this waste could be disposed proper way. Before discussing the ways in which municipal waste is disposed of, let us see how we can reduce the amount of waste we generate. So the best way to, we try to reduce the amount of waste. Reducing waste automatically saves resources, and you will see when you read on. Okay, so let us take the procedure to reduce the waste. One is, first you have to reduce. Okay, then you have to reuse. Okay, and third you do recycle. So how will you reduce waste? See, use only what you need. For example, do not buy magazines that you are not going to read, and you will not only throw away. Don't buy a new lunch box or school bag or pencil box when you have a perfectly usable one already. It should be obvious how buying or using less saves resources. Okay. So what is the minimum requirements in your life? You should purchase such types of things. Thereby you can reduce the creation of waste. Second one is reuse. Make use of all things instead of throwing them away. So many things generally we, when becomes old, okay, we throw outside, but we are not supposed to do like this. Okay, the things which can be used for mortgage, although it is old, okay, you should use the same things so that you can reduce the amount of waste. Second one is recycle. Make use of materials with which things are made. For example, we can sell old newspaper, magazines, used papers, cardboards, plastic, like shampoo, cream, lotion bottles, and metals and glass to kawadi walas, because they will supply, they will send all these things to the what? factories where these things can be recycled again and new things can be made. Right. So in these things, segregation plays an important part. Okay. Right. Segregation. Okay. So you might have seen some caudipolus or some rat pickers generally collect some waste on the roadsides. They collect plastics in one bag and iron articles in other bags and some other article in other bags. Okay, and by the process they can classify all the waste, and these things are sent to the factories and recycle again. Right. So these are the basic things about waste and how to reduce the production of waste. In the next class, we will study how these things can be decomposed in the proper ways, like landfill, composting, or incineration, like all these things. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.